Welcome everyone. Today we will talk about apple, which is no longer just a fruit. The apple we will talk about has a cash balance of rupees 14,70,000 crores, which is huge. Apple can easily buy 50 mid-sized companies worth rupees 5,000 crores and still be left with plenty of cash in hand. One of the biggest purchases done by Apple was Beats Audio at rupees 18,000 crores in 2014. Brands have been known to facilitate a large chunk of economic development and growth in any country. One such ever-growing company is Apple. Shifting its gears from a growing to an almost bankrupt company, Apple in the present time is the world's topmost company and first ever to mark $1 trillion market cap. How did it all begin? A college dropout, Steve Jobs, was a self-esteemed visionary who was determined to build the largest innovative company. Apple, a brand, a concept that took the world by its disruptive nature, was founded by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne in 1976. Currently, it is headed by a dynamic CEO, Tim Cook. Apple has witnessed a brand growth which stands true to its saying, larger than life. Where did it all start? Actually, in a garage in 1976. With the first computer being launched by IBM, the world was just learning about this new amusing tool. It was then Apple launched its first product, Apple I, which was only an assembled board. It had no computer features like a display, keyboard, or mouse. It struggled to survive. The first breakthrough was achieved with its launch of first personal computer, Apple II, in 1977. This gave Apple a huge mass market success. In 1981, Apple Computer went public and appointed John Sculley, head of Pepsi-Cola, as its new chief executive. However, the journey wasn't that simple for Jobs or for Apple. As passionate as an entrepreneur, Steve Jobs was adamant too. Known for his relentless demands from the team and heartless working methods, Jobs was not a very liked figure. However, as an innovative and a creative person, Steve Jobs continued to dream. He launched the Macintosh in 1984. The product received great reviews, but low sales. This was the point when the financial strains in the company created a rift and the board fired Steve Jobs in 1985. Steve Jobs, in an interview, admitted, quote unquote, "That was the time I didn't know what to do." Yet, as an enthusiastic entrepreneur, Steve Jobs never gave up. Later, in 1985, he launched Next. Knowing the crisis that Apple would face, Jobs grabbed an excellent opportunity with Next. Having his company Next acquired by Apple in 1996, he returned to his dream company, Apple. Fighting all the odds, the dynamic, keen, and versatile entrepreneur Steve Jobs was successful in building an ecosystem for Apple. This consists of iMac, iPhone, iPad, iwatch, and other accessories that are distinctive beyond imagination. Yet, Apple has had its share of backlash. The company faced huge market competition, the pricing was too high, and the company lost its market share, cut a third of its workforce, and went almost bankrupt in 1997. Nevertheless, Steve Jobs and his unwavering attitude kept him going. His determination to make Apple the best company helped in overcoming all the shortcomings. And as they say, nothing lasts forever. The remaking of its products, new pricing strategy, aggressive marketing gimmicks, and advanced technology helped in a strong bounce back. After which there was no looking back. Apple now has a forever growing loyal customer base with incomparable revenue growth. The company has exceeded possibly its own expectations, showing a growth from just $8 billion in 2004. It grew to a $270 billion company in 2020. Wow! And does it stop there? Let's find out. While Apple has had its topsy-turvy journey, it has also witnessed exponential growth. Some interesting facts considering how big Apple company is. Apple currently has a $195.57 billion cash reserve, the highest ever in the IT ecosystem. Comparatively, it is higher than the other giant IT companies, where Microsoft has a cash reserve of $139.97 billion and Alphabet has that of $132.59 billion. It is the leading public company with a $2.08 trillion market cap. The stock value of Apple is higher than the market cap of several stock exchanges. The share price of Apple currently stands at $150.90, which has grown by 400% in the last 5 years. The company earns $3 million every minute. Yes, you heard it right, every single minute. This is higher even when compared to the stock market of Russia. The $2 trillion company is considered to own a high market cap, which is even higher than the GDP of certain countries. Apple's profits per minute are around $100,000. Their profits are higher than the average salary of an expert in the market. Apple sold more watches than all Switzerland watch companies in 2019. According to a UK consulting firm called Strategy Analytics, Apple shipped 30.7 million watches as compared to the 21.1 million sales of watches by the Swiss watch industry. Interestingly, Apple as a company owns highest market cap, which is even more than the richest people in the world. Sales and revenue. In the last March quarter, the company has reported a revenue of $89.6 billion, which is 54% driven by increased growth of 66% in iPhone revenues. The company also witnessed a growth of 27% in services, a rise in sales by 70% for Macs and 79% for iPads. Apple has also seen greater growth in different markets. The sales in China increased by 88%, in America by 35%, in Japan by 49%, and in Asia by 94%. iPhone has been the largest source of revenue for Apple, responsible for generating 50% of its total revenue. Apple shipped an estimated 14.30 million iPads worldwide in the second quarter of 2020, showing an increase of 38% in sales. Another great contributor is the iWatch. Apple sold almost 34 million units of Apple Watches in 2020. While companies in the pandemic are struggling to rise beyond all obstacles, Apple is still standing tall. Steve Jobs' unique ideas paired with technical advancements have termed him a true visionary. His exclusive and end-to-end closed Apple systems are today considered the most valuable products in the world. Not to forget, Tim Cook has been extremely efficient in carrying the legacy and making Apple even bigger. Will Apple continue to be as big as it is under the legacy of Tim Cook? What do you think? Leave your comments below to let us know your ideas, thoughts, or an interesting fact that you might know about Apple. And do wait up for our next story. Thank you for watching.